Since picking up a camera around 6 years ago, I've journeyed through many genres of photography, from creative and fine art portraits to product photography, architecture and real estate, weddings, events, and beyond. And along the way, I've tested out a lot of gear, more than I or my wallet would care to admit. Some fantastic, some not so much. But after years of trial and error, I finally nailed down a selection of essentials that have helped me elevate my photography career to new heights, as well as grow my personal brand to an audience of over 180,000 across YouTube and Instagram. So without further ado, let's dive into exactly what lives inside my camera bag and why these items are such an important part of creating professional, high-quality photos. Let's get into it. Let's start off from the outside in. First of all, we have the camera bag itself. I use two different types of bags depending on the shoot in question. For everyday use or less demanding shoots like creative and fine art portraits around the city, I use Brevity, the jumper. This bag is great because it's compact, stylish, and makes it super easy to access my gear quickly. It's perfect for fast, casual setups, and it's lightweight enough for comfortable everyday use. For more demanding shoots like weddings or when I'm traveling, I typically rely on the VND Gear 30-liter camera backpack. This bag is a beast. It's rugged and spacious with plenty of room for all my gear and a dedicated section for my laptop so I can edit my photos on the go. The build quality is top-notch, providing excellent protection for my equipment, and the adjustable compartments help keep everything organized and secure. Next up, we have my main camera body, the Sony a7R II. I love this camera for three crucial reasons. First, its high dynamic range. This means the camera is able to capture a wide range of light and dark tones in a single shot, which is great for capturing images with strong detail visibility in both the shadows and the highlights. High dynamic range also gives you a lot of flexibility when it comes to editing, allowing you to recover highlights and shadows more effectively. Reason number two, its high megapixel count. With a little over 42 megapixels, the a7R II produces incredibly detailed and high resolution images, which is perfect for zooming in to show off all those crispy close-up details. The third reason is its versatility as a hybrid camera, excelling in shooting both top-notch photos as well as high-quality, professional-grade 4K video, making it an essential tool for my diverse photography and videography needs. For lenses, I typically carry two at any given time unless I'm shooting a wedding, in which case I bring all three. They are the 50mm, an 85mm, and a 14 to 24mm zoom lens. The 50mm is a Sigma Art f1.4 lens, which I use for about 80% of my photography needs. It's extremely versatile, providing depth and compression that creates stunning and captivating images. The 50mm focal length closely replicates human vision, making the photos very realistic and immersive. The 85mm is a Sony f1.4 lens used to capture supplemental shots in order to capture more intimate images with a strong 3D cinematic quality and beautifully smooth blurry backgrounds. It's perfect for capturing highly detailed shots as well as portraits that truly pop out of the screen. Lastly, the 14 to 24mm is a Sigma Art f2.8 ultra wide lens. I use this lens for wider shots that my 50mm lens can't capture, allowing me to incorporate more of the scene in front of me in order to get a broader perspective. I use this lens to help me capture long-form B-roll footage as well as my short-form talking head footage and of course my real estate photography. Alright, moving on now to accessories. First up, we have lens filters. So this right here is a hybrid VND/CPL magnetic filter system, which is essentially a 2-in-1 filter that combines a variable neutral density filter, VND, with a circular polarizer, CPL. The variable ND filter lets you manage the amount of light entering into your lens, offering greater control over your exposure, especially in brighter conditions. By simply adjusting the filter ring, you can fine-tune the density for perfect exposure while keeping your camera settings optimized. So you can go ahead and set your shutter speed to twice the frame rate, for example 1/50 seconds for 24 frames per second, adjust the aperture, and then balance your ISO. This ensures smooth cinematic footage every time. The circular polarizer helps to reduce glare and reflections while enhancing colors and contrast. The magnetic system makes it super easy to swap filters on and off, saving you time and keeping your workflow smooth. Oh, and side note guys, being successful as a creative today is not just about mastering your craft. It's about building a diverse set of complementary skills that will help you grow and stand out in your industry, including some of the video creation skills we just discussed. And that's where platforms like Skillshare can be incredibly helpful. So Skillshare is the online learning platform that I've personally used to level up my photography business. It has been a game changer for helping me refine things like my video production, making YouTube videos. For example, Marques Brownlee's YouTube success course has been incredibly helpful, offering clear and actionable strategies for content creation and channel growth, improving my design skills for my branding and digital assets, and even to help me explore business strategies to grow my freelance photography career. Skillshare is also the largest online learning community with thousands of classes across video, design, freelancing, and so much more. So if you're looking to grow your creative business or just take your side hustle to the next level, then I highly recommend checking out the link in the description below. The first 500 people will get a 1-month free trial. There is literally nothing to lose and potentially so much to gain. All right, back to the video. So a secret weapon of mine, which I bring along to many of my shoots, is the newer Z1S TTL round head flash speedlight. Initially, I cheaped out on the Godox TT520 on-camera flash and faced the consequences of painfully slow flash recycle times and less than ideal battery life. The newer Z1S, on the other hand, has served me amazingly well, especially during events and weddings. Its quick recycle time and reliable performance have been a game changer for me. The round head design also gives a bit more of a natural and evenly spread light, which is perfect for flattering portraits and capturing those special moments. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like me to create a video tutorial sharing the exact settings I use to get results like these. So for capturing immersive first-person behind-the-scenes footage and audio during my photo shoots, I use a GoPro 11 with a body strap paired with a lapel mic for clear hands-free audio. To ensure that the audio quality remains top-notch even in windy conditions, I will use a lavalier wind muff. This combination allows me to capture immersive, high-quality POV footage, creating a true behind-the-scenes perspective of my shoots. One accessory that I always rely on is the Ultimax monopod tripod. Unlike a regular tripod, this monopod can be set up and ready to go in seconds so that you can capture smooth, stable footage on the go. It is super lightweight and easy to carry around, and it won't slow you down like a regular tripod will. It's perfect for shooting cinematic behind-the-scenes B-roll footage during photo shoots, especially when capturing vertical footage for Instagram Reels or other social media content. Now, to record vertical footage, you're gonna need the DSL Camera L bracket, which you can use on either your monopod or a regular tripod. It allows you to quickly switch your camera from horizontal to vertical orientation without needing to adjust the entire setup. Now, sticking to the topic of tripod related accessories, I will always keep this little guy in my camera bag most of the time. It's a simple yet important accessory for capturing stable shots using your smartphone. I use this thing to help me capture precious behind the scenes footage of myself in action during photo shoots. Alright, so next up we have these two absolutely essential extra batteries and charging stations. You can never have enough batteries since the Sony NP FZ100s are notorious for their short lifespans. The Elano 18-watt fast charger is a game changer. It juices up the batteries to full in half the amount of time it takes the original Sony charger. I also carry the Artman triple USB charger with me at all times. The 3 batteries included are beasts. They last a long time, probably around 30% longer than the original Sony batteries. For memory cards, I typically carry 3 to 4 SDs in my JJC memory card case. This case is just awesome. It holds up to 12 memory cards, including micro SDs for audio capture or GoPro video recording. This thing is rugged, durable, shock resistant, and water resistant. Plus, it just looks really cool and it's pretty hard to lose. When selecting memory cards, I usually go for 64 gigabytes or above to ensure ample storage. It's also important to choose cards with fast read and write speeds to avoid any lag between taking pictures or transferring media to and from your laptop. For storage, I rely on a SanDisk 2TB Extreme Pro portable SSD for my active projects. Its fast performance significantly reduces lag, making editing and file transfers much smoother. Once a project is complete, I move move all of my raw photos and video footage and project files to a 4TB Elements portable external hard drive for long-term storage. You can also go ahead and back up these files on a Seagate 8TB hard drive. This approach keeps my active SSD drive uncluttered and ensures that completed projects are securely stored and preserved. Let me know if you'd like me to make a video about all the gear that I use to make my YouTube videos, and be sure to check out my portrait transformation masterclass if you want to learn the exact system that helped my student Jason get his photos featured by the major fashion retailer Forever 21. I'll see you in the next video.